Here are the top 20 common mistakes people make when practicing mewing. The most important ones are at the end. Mistake number 20, expecting uniform results. Assuming everyone will have the same results, ignoring individual differences in anatomy and genetics. You should consider that mewing helps you to reach your utmost potential and beauty. Not everyone gets the same result at a certain time. Mistake number 19, too much focus on tongue posture alone, ignoring other aspects of facial development like chewing, proper diet, and overall health. While mewing is not only about the tongue posture, it also includes the correct way of chewing and swallowing, and having a diet that helps dental health and requires effort to chew. Mistake number 18, following incorrect or outdated advice from unreliable sources. Most of the information available on the internet is often written by young girls and boys who mistakenly attribute the changes of puberty to mewing and confidently talk about the correct way to do mewing. However, the correct method of mewing should be followed from Dr. Mike Mew's channel. Mistake number 17, using braces to fix crooked teeth, which can make the upper palate narrower and you don't have enough space for your tongue to place on your upper palate. If you want to solve your crooked teeth problem, you need to first expand your upper palate by applying some devices such as homoblocks, then the installation of the braces can be done. Mistake number 16, not consulting with a professional for personalized advice, especially in case of discomfort or unclear progress. If you can't see any progress in a while, maybe you were mewing wrongly, so it is important to consult with an expert. Mistake number 15, failing to take progress photos or notes to track subtle changes. If you don't take pictures of your progress, you have no clue where you were before, and because you always see yourself in the mirror, you won't be able to compare your changes over a long period. You lose your enthusiasm to continue the journey. The Maxing app, which has its download link in the description, will help you with that. Mistake number 14, not considering diet changes that can affect oral posture, such as avoiding hard or chewy foods. Our ancestors' key to having a great facial structure was the hard foods they ate, which they had to use a lot of force to chew. It was like their jaw muscles worked out every day at the gym. Mistake number 13, failing to keep the lips gently closed without strain. It's not necessary to press the lips together. You just have to gently close the lips and force yourself to breathe only through your nose. Mistake number 12, sucking in the cheeks, which can cause unwanted pressure and improper results. While sucking with your cheeks, you are going to make your lips area muscles grow bigger and make your own face look puffy. By doing that, you destroy your hollow cheek and mewing results. Mistake number 11, swallowing incorrectly by pushing the tongue forward rather than upwards. If you swallow correctly, you will use the power of the tongue muscle, which is a relatively big muscle, and can exert plenty of force on the maxilla and speed up the mewing result process 10 times faster. Whenever you use the tongue to guide the food to your throat, your tongue exerts a force to the upper palate, and when you do it as a habit, you can use the compound effect of these forces to move the maxilla upwards. Mistake number 10, overdoing the practice, leading to muscle fatigue or discomfort. And also, you should consider the danger of TMD, which may become worse if you overdo hard mewing or hard chewing. Some of you may hear a knocking in your jaw joint area while chewing or whenever you open and close your mouth. This means that you have TMD. Your jaw joint gets locked sometimes if your TMJ problem develops, and you won't be able to chew hard foods anymore. Mistake number 9, expecting immediate results. Changes can take months or even years, but when you get the desired face, the result is permanent. So obviously it is worth every second which you put effort into making mewing a habit. This is opposite to facial plastic surgery or some treatments like filler injection, which, after a while, can make your face much uglier than before. Mistake number 8, not mewing constantly throughout the day. You will get results from mewing only the day when you make mewing a habit. So to make mewing a habit faster, you must place the tongue on the roof of your mouth as long as possible. Mistake number 7, ignoring overall body posture, which affects facial structure too. If you don't have the correct neck posture, you can't make mewing a habit because your tongue can't stay at the roof of your mouth and tends to fall down to the floor of the mouth. Then you tend to breathe through your mouth because it is easier for you, and by doing that, your face will grow longer. Mistake number 6, keeping teeth tightly together rather than lightly touching or slightly apart. That's a big mistake and may ruin your teeth and make them crooked. Mistake number 5, clenching the jaw instead of focusing on tongue posture. You want mewing for a jawline, and you think the tongue has a direct effect on the jawline, while mewing has a direct effect on the maxilla. By pushing the maxilla upward, it helps you to get a shorter and wider face, which helps the jawline to stand out. Mistake number 4, not ensuring that the entire tongue, especially the back, is in contact with the palate. The back part is the most important, but you must also not forget to push equally. If you are a beginner, this would be so hard for you, especially if you already have a poor facial structure. You can aim for tongue chewing exercises, which help you to play with your tongue and know better where your tongue exactly touches. This exercise also strengthens your tongue muscle, which you can use to exert more pressure on your upper palate while hard mewing. Mistake number 3, failing to switch to nasal breathing, which is essential for proper mewing. Sometimes it's hard to remember to breathe only through the nose, so you should use reminders throughout the day and use lip tapes at night if you snore during sleep. And sometimes for somebody you face nasal obstructions, which block your nose, and you have to breathe through your mouth. To solve it, you can use these kinds of devices and do some related exercises. Mistake number 2, applying too much or too little pressure with the tongue. 8 hours a day for soft mewing and 1 hour a day for hard hard mewing are essential. Mistake number 1, placing the tongue too far forward or backward on the roof of the mouth. But how do you know? Just touch the hard palate and pull the tongue slightly backward. It would be like you're pulling a piston back and making a vacuum in your mouth.